Excuse me. You on Reddit. You on that Reddit, homie. Running after the homies on that Reddit. I've been watching you suckers on that Reddit. Running after the homies on Reddit. What up? What up? It's Garage Gym, homie. And today, we are reviewing Iso Cartel, 100% Whey Protein Isolate, vanilla ice cream, homies. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into, look at that. We're in action because I'm in my studio right now, man. So I'm not going to take a still with that. Anyway, man. This channel, man, is such a blessing to me because you're part of it. You know, I've never said my channel. I always say our channel, man. You know, one day we might be talking about life in prison. One day we might be talking about drug addiction. One day we might be talking about freaking protein powders, homie. This ain't a one. I'm not a one-trick pony, homie. We're here to talk about all sorts of stuff, man. So, hey, man, I'm a big fan of Xtremis Cartel, especially their pre-workouts, their Sicario non-stim pre, their whole line, man. Demonio, everything they come out with is tops. Their Bomba, they always make my top list. And this protein is no exception, as they say in the industry, man. No exception, because I've already reviewed their, what was the first one I reviewed? Oh, their chocolate peanut butter candy. And I got the whole line of proteins here. I'm going to review them a little over time. But this is their vanilla ice cream. And the reason I chose this one right now to review, to run, I went through just about the whole tub. I got a little bit left here at the bottom, and because this one is 100 calories, so I don't know if it's the lowest, but I'm going to show you here on the site the label, and it is I wanted a simple isolate. I'm finishing it up here with the last month of September. You know, I train for July, August, September, and then I take a rest week right before fall, so I'm trying to get as tight as possible, man. So I didn't want to bust one open with the inclusions and, you know, like 140 calorie, whatever the other ones are. I wanted to keep it as minimal as possible. So I said, this is a great opportunity to run the vanilla ice cream, man. Wait a sec. Vanilla ice cream? That's what we used to call you in the pen, homie. Vanilla ice cream. I remember you, vanilla ice cream. Remember how you got that name, homie? Hey, man. That ice cream cone, son. Look at this. So this is a pretty sick tub right here, man. Really sick tub. I loved their chocolate peanut butter. So you know why I like their line? They give us three protein powders with inclusions. I think they got s'mores. They got the chocolate PB hitter. And they got one more, man. What the heck's the other one? I'll tell you right now. Cinnamon cereal. And then they came out with two like classic flavors or whatever you want, traditional chocolate and vanilla. So here we go, man. So let me show you the label here, actually. And let me do a screen share for you. Share screen. Boom. Boom! Look at that, man. We ain't playing games here. We got the technology on lock, homie. Look at this. So this is the vanilla ice cream, man. So there's 100 calories in a scoop. I'm going to tell you the different ways I've used this. Total fat 0, cholesterol 1 milligram, total carbs 1, sugars 1, no added sugar, 25 grams of protein, man. That is freaking killer. And, hey, Google, what's 25 divided by 29.4? 25 divided by 29.4 is approximately 0.85. 85% protein to scoop ratio. That is freaking, that's on the upper end that I've ever seen in a flavored protein powder. I mean, that's maybe I've seen 86 before, but I don't think I've seen anything higher. That's an unbelievable protein to scoop ratio. So what that means is that 85% of that scoop, of that 29.4 gram scoop, is pure protein, and the rest is just, whatever else is in here, which we're going to talk about right now. Sodium 100 milligrams, so it's low. So they're very transparent here. God bless their souls, and God bless yours, homie. Whey Protein Isolate, 27,778 milligrams of protein. So they're telling you the protein after the yield is 25, which is amazing. I mean, that's great. They even threw in absorption ingredients, estrogen, very simple. Let's see the other ingredients. Natural flavors, xanthan gum, sunflower, lectin, sea salt, sucralose. 5 ingredients. Very simple, minimalist, awesome protein. It's flavored with sucralose, so it's not like your transparent Labz all natural hitter, but it's as minimal as it gets for a freaking flavored protein powder that's flavored with sucralose. And I really, really love the label, man. I mean, that's really my jam as far as the labels go. So let me stop this screen sharing, man. Let's get back to business because we're monkeying around now. So, and then how many listen to this. 31 servings in a container, homie. Not 30. 31 servings in a container. So that is freaking, I think, the highest I've ever seen, man. I don't think I've ever seen 31. I've seen 30 on huge supplements and a few others, but transparent Labz. But 31, that's a little suspicious, homie. That's 30 plus 1 for the homies who didn't make it to High Stim Saturday, man. I like that 31, man. That 31 is prime time real estate right there, homie. And so I don't know why that makes me laugh, man. 31 just puts me in a good mood, man. So this is what I'm going to say about this, man. I don't play with my protein, homie. I don't like when people play with my protein, homie. So I'm going to tell you this right now. There's a hitter right here. It's a great vanilla ice cream. Does it taste like ice cream? It tastes like vanilla. It tastes like let me just say this, man. I'm going to give it to you straight. If I were to rate this label right here, I would rate it a 9.5. That's a 9.5 label right there. I mean, 85% protein to scoop ratio. The only complaint anyone could really have, I'll give it a 9 on the label, because the only really complaint anybody could have with this is you could say, well, I'd rather a protein that's not flavored with sucralose. And that's a completely fair, valid not complaint, but preference. Let's put it that way. Some people might have a preference where they like it not flavored with sucralose. Some people avoid sucralose. I don't have the facts on the science and all that. I don't avoid sucralose. I do find it to be a win at times where there's supplements without it. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I like that. Like a transparent Labz protein or a freaking hydration supplement or whatever it is. I'm like, all right, that's cool, that it doesn't have it. But I don't go out of my way not to have sucralose. I don't have enough information that says to avoid it. Having said that, I give this label like a freaking 9, dude. Like, it's freaking awesome. I mean, look at that. Minimal as heck. 31 freaking servings per container. 85% protein to scoop ratio. Minimal ingredients. No freaking inclusions. No extras. 100 calories in a freaking scoop, which is low as heck. Sodium's low as heck. I mean, everything, no freaking sugar in here. Everything's freaking great, man. I mean, this is a heck of a label right there. So I give it a great freaking review. Now, as far as the flavor goes, the flavor is as good as you would expect with a traditional vanilla ice cream. It's not my favorite flavor because vanilla is not my favorite flavor in a protein powder. It's a great freaking vanilla flavor. Is it the best vanilla flavor I've ever had? Probably. It's probably as good as the Panda one or whatever. That's the only other probably vanilla I've ever had. Maybe I've had a couple other vanillas. I don't really know. It's let's see if I've tried any other vanillas. If I have, I'll know in about half a second because I'm in my YouTube studio right here, and I'm just going to search for the word vanilla, and what comes up is just one plant protein I did that was by Life's Abundance, and that was complete trash compared to this as far as flavor. So yeah, this was definitely the probably the best vanilla I've ever had. And this and Panda are on the same level as far as the vanilla flavor goes. This taste of the mixability is awesome. This is a very, very fine powder. So this is a very light protein powder. Very freaking light. As far this is not one of those thick, it's thin. This is on the thinner side of protein powder. So if you want a really thick protein powder, something, this isn't it right here. This is a very thin one, and it mixes up really good. The one negative thing I'll say about this is when you put it in water. I mix 2 scoops of this in water. At 4:30, I have my shake, and you have to really freaking shake it up really good because it does have a little bit of clumps in it if you don't shake it up. And then you'll drink and you'll be like, oh, there's a little clumpage in it. So you want to really freaking mix it up good. I did not have that problem one bit in hot oatmeal. It mixed up freaking perfectly. Vanilla, dude, it was fire in hot oatmeal with peanut butter and oats. And it was freaking fire all the times I had it in my overnight oats with peanut butter and oat. And that was 1 scoop. And it just mixes up beautifully. But in water, you just got to really shake it up well because it seems like there's some remaining clumps if you don't keep shaking it for just a quick minute or whatever. So that's what I'll say. I mean, that's the only, just to give it to you straight, negative thing about it was there was some remaining clumps. Great freak, dude. The label's tops. The taste is as good as a vanilla freaking ice cream can get. 100% worth it. I love the Xtremis line of protein, and I just find that it's on par with all their other products as far as tops. I mean, this is going to be in my top 5. Let's say I did a top 5 proteins for this year. The Xtremis Cartel proteins are going to be in my top 5 this year, just to give you an idea of how much I think they're worth it right now. I mean, coming up at the end of the year, these will definitely be in my top 5. So I really like it. This flavor specifically, no, but the Xtremis line in general is in my top 5. It's going to be. So I don't do individual flavors in my top, just the protein in general. So really good. I can't wait to run the s'mores. I can't wait to run the chocolate milkshake. It's probably going to be better than this, in my opinion. I haven't ran it yet, but I generally like chocolate better than a traditional vanilla. And I also can't wait to run their cinnamon cereal, which I generally like cinnamon cereal. That's what I got, man. I'll link below where to get it with a discount code. 31 servings, homie. We're crushing it. 31 serving. That's like 32 scoops. Freaking Baskin Robbins, homie, or whatever. Or 31 scoops. Wait, Baskin Robbins is 31 scoops, isn't it? Baskin Robbins, 31 servings, vanilla ice cream, homie. Baskin Robbins hitter right here. I don't know where I'm going with this. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. We're out.